Hello, this is Diana Jarvis from the Young Reporter Scheme, and today I'm speaking to Raveena Rao, who did the scheme with us in 2015. Welcome to the podcast, Raveena, and thank you for joining me today. You did the scheme back in 2015, and you won with the event category that year with your article about the big knit. Tell me about that.
Yes, I really enjoyed contributing with that article in that year. I remember I was at school and I must have been in year 10 at the time, and I got involved in the school's knitting club despite having no experience. But I just remember there was a real sense of community at that point because we were all knitting little hats to raise money for the Innocent Big Knit and for Age UK and older people who were suffering from loneliness. So I thought the article was a great way to raise some attention for a really important cause, but also to inject some fun into it and to show the little things that even a beginner could do to make a bit of a difference.
No, it was brilliant. They went on to smoothie bottles, I think, didn't they?
Yes, they did. So we would knit little hats, and in the stores that sold innocent smoothies, they would put the little hats onto the smoothie bottles, and I think they made them more attractive to sell. And a certain amount of money from each bottle with a hat sold would go to charity. So it felt really worthwhile at the time, and I really enjoyed the whole process and writing it up afterwards.
No, it was a really interesting article for us to read, and it was good to think that you were actually involved with a charity and getting, money raised for something so worthwhile as Age UK. But you did the scheme that year and you won the event category, which was excellent. And then what happened after that? Did you went on and did presumably A levels and then went to university?
Yes, I did A levels in English, history, and Spanish, and then I went to the University of Warwick to study an undergraduate law degree. And I'm currently in my postgraduate phase at the University of Law studying the legal practice course. And I should start my training contract with a London law firm in August 2022. So I'm on the path to becoming a solicitor.
Oh, that's brilliant. And how have you found university?
I really enjoyed it. I loved meeting people from all over the world, lots of different backgrounds, and broadening my horizons. I think school is a really lovely place to be, but you tend to be with the same people every day. Whereas at university, there's always someone new to meet, which is really exciting.
So did you find that doing the Young Reporter scheme and using those skills helped you with your course at university?
Yes, I would say so. There were a number of different skills that the scheme definitely helped me to improve and to work on. 15 is quite young, and I remember at that point not really feeling that I had any work experience or anything really to set me apart. So taking part in the scheme was quite exciting and a really great opportunity. I definitely improved my writing skills and my communication, which is essential for any budding lawyer. And that's something that I'm glad I worked on from quite a young age.
Did you find it difficult at all?
I would say, I think I remember moments where time management definitely came to play. At that stage, I hadn't yet started my GCSEs or a significant time constrained projects in my life. So taking part in a scheme like this really encouraged me to think about planning my time wisely, making sure that I had a piece ready, but also ready to edit and to submit before the deadline. And that's something that I'm really glad I was able to focus on at that stage, because that really stood me in good stead for future projects.
So you finish university next summer, 22, is that right? And then go on to work for the law firm from then?
I will finish a year-long course, and then I have a sort of year to paralegal, get some more experience, and then I'll start my training contract. They recruit 2 years in advance, and I secured the training contract in the summer of 2020. So there's a year for me to really just experience different things and do the things that I'd like to do before I start working full time.
Well, it's good for us to know that sort of the Young Reporter did help you in that journey, and it goes to show that students don't necessarily need to follow a career in journalism to have benefited from this scheme.
Yes, there were definitely lots of transferable skills along the way. I think I was a very shy teenager and very very shy at school. So this scheme was perfect for encouraging me to communicate with people, to interview people, and learn more about different processes along the way.
So I guess it took you out of your comfort zone.
Yes, it did. I remember being a little bit intimidated at first because I used to keep to my own bubble, my own group of friends. It definitely pushed me to talk to different people about different issues that I cared about.
Oh, well, that's good. I mean, I'm glad that you found it a worthwhile experience. Well, I wish you all the very, very best with your future career. And it has been really lovely talking to you this morning. And thank you for giving up your time.
Okay, thank you. I really enjoyed the scheme, so I was grateful to have the opportunity to talk about it.
This has been Diana Jarvis talking to Raveena Rao.